Alrighty, welcome back to the Dragon Quest Swords livestream playthrough. It is my second recording for this livestream series, and I'm feeling a little bit better right now. For those who are not aware, I was sick during the last week, as in last week. It's strange to say during the last week, but yes, it is last week, and I was sick for about 4 or 5 days, something like that. And this is the first day where I'm actually feeling alright, but my voice is still not perfect, so I do apologise in advance for that. You probably were aware of the fact that I wasn't feeling too well, and you probably were able to guess that my upload output was lower for that reason, because of my GameCube, what was it again? Zelda Collector's Edition GameCube livestream first playthrough Wind Waker demo thing. Anyway, so I recorded that, and that was like the first day of me being sick, and I thought I was almost over it, but I was not. I was not. It got a little bit worse, and then it plateaued for a while, and then eventually I got better. I'm feeling better now, and that's the main thing. But once again, there are some remnants of my sickness, and it's mostly in my voice, and that's kind of annoying, because I do rely on my voice a lot to, I don't know, present something enjoyable for you guys. But anyway, I'm going to be setting up my live stream here, so do give me a moment to do that. Once again, normally I have my laptop directly in front of me, but I have to have it slightly to the side so that I can rest my arm on the chair of my, no, on the arm of my chair. It's because I already said arm, so I thought I didn't need to say it again, but I need to rest my arm on the arm of my chair while I'm playing. Otherwise it feels really awkward to have my arm being held in midair in front of me, and you know, it's awkward and uncomfortable, etc, etc. So anyway, I'm just going to set up my playback here, and that should be good. Wow, for the first time ever, holy shit, guys, I think for the first time ever, my live stream playback in terms of my webcam view looks perfect color-wise and brightness-wise. Holy shit, it looks perfect. I've never seen this before. You have to understand, every single time I look at it, I'm thinking, oh, it looks like shit, but I'll just put up with it. This is amazing. This is a day for the record books, to be sure. It's probably still not perfect, but compared to usual, I'm pretty damn happy with it. Anyway, so I'm going to open my YouTube thing, because generally I only have people on YouTube chatting to me. If you're here already, Paul, I haven't been able to read your chat, so I do apologise for that. Paul is usually quick on the mark with this stuff, at least lately, so anyway. Seems that he's not here yet, but that's alright. You're not here in the first 2 minutes? That's very strange. Anyway, so beverage for today is sake. It's been a little while since I've been on the sake, but I've got my... I hope I didn't bump the thing. This is like solid marble. It's a pretty heavy thing to be knocking my microphone with. But anyway, it's been a little while since I was last on the sake, and I do love to be on the sake, if you want to refer to it in that way. That's called overfilling, and I wish you guys could see it. I have a feeling that you guys can see it. Line this up with my face in the camera right now. You can actually see the liquid quivering on the surface. Holy crap. I'm not physically capable as a human being. Oh, I just spilt it, finally. What I was trying to say there was that I'm not physically capable as a human being to hold this steady enough for me not to spill it. And before I could get that sentence out, I spilt it. Oh dear. Obviously I'm rather foolish, but anyway. It's been a while since I've overfilled my sake cup, but anyway. It's better than underfilling. Well, no it's not, because underfilling does not cause you to spill it everywhere, so... Hold on. I do have my trusty tissues with me, and the reason why I had them with me was in case I had a runny nose while streaming or something like that. But instead, I'm having to wipe up my spillage like an idiot. Anyway. So, I do plan to stream a little bit more this week. because I didn't stream enough last week for reasons that I kind of just got done explaining. So, yeah. Once again, in terms of how many more videos I will be doing for this particular game in this live stream series, I want to have 3. I estimated that it would be 3, and I think it might be 3, although that depends on my performance in the Edas Sophics fight, and it also depends how long I want my 3rd one to go for. So I'm probably going to have this stream go until the end of Chapter 8, which is of course Deathbringer. So that's probably how it's going to work, and yeah, anyway. We'll see how that goes. In terms of what we need to do in this recording, we need to do the Tower of Mirrors, the Mirror World, the fire location, which is leading up to the Deathbringer's Citadel, then the Deathbringer's Citadel, then we fight the final boss, and then that's it, until part 3 where we take on the endgame content, which I suppose is the second half of the game in a way. But anyway, it's still sticking to my table, stop that. It would indicate that I still have liquid. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm having some nice laid-back sake after my sickness. My bout of sickness, we'll call it. So I'm going to start off this recording by demonstrating the woman with the weird... I think it's a woman anyway. Actually, it's not. Why do I keep saying it's a woman? No, it is a woman. Look, she's got a bra. And there is a bulge. Oh no, it's not a woman. Sorry. It's like this guy is trying to trick us. He's standing there with his arms folded, and his arms are so huge that you can't actually see his breasts or his... Well, men have breasts. That's how that works. It's the breast. It's a part of the body, but anyway. And then it's almost as if he parts his arms so that you can see his nipples, and then you go, oh, it's a guy. But anyway. Me lovely. Auntie Stiletto. Radio. Aside from the fact that this guy is more than slightly disturbing, I want to do these mini-games because I don't really think I did it during any of my Let's Plays, which is weird, but yeah. We'll start with Dart Attack, I guess. Maybe I did it, I just can't remember it. Admittedly, it was like 3 years ago when I did my first Let's Play of this game, so maybe I can't remember anymore, but... It was more than 3 years ago, technically, but it's not as much as 4. Anyway, just how many Oyus are there? I'm 1 use today. So there's 1 Oyus, is there? Okie dokie. Which of Auntie Stiletto's special Dart Attack rules do you want to play today? Possum. Is the brightness alright? No, it's too bright. I want it to be a bit darker than this. How does it look on the live stream? Let me just see. I'm in a black screen, of course, on the live stream, just as I wanted to. I reckon I can darken that a little bit. Hold on, let me just hurry up and catch up in the stream. You know, I can darken it a little bit. It just looks a little bit too bright at the moment. So, configure video, here we go. Drop the brightness back a little bit. There we go. Maybe that's too much, actually. There we go. Excuse me. Just to make a little bit of difference. I don't know. Whatever. Aim high, I guess. We're going to do all 3. So, aim high. Basically, I need to have good aim with my Wiimote, which may or may not be a thing. I don't know if I'm capable of that. Anyway, we'll see. Dart Attack. So we need to actually aim the thing. Oh, suck on it. Is this set 1, set 2? Oh, no. Oh. End of set 1. 170 points. I don't actually know if there's a high score system or what. I'll tell you what, it was pretty good that I got 100 on the first try. Like, that was impressive. You know, I think if I had my accuracy a little bit better, I'd be able to get... Well, not my accuracy. If I had my Wiimote more accurate... Not me, it's not about me. I'm fine. But if my Wiimote was more accurate, I think I'd be able to get a better score. But because I can see exactly where the thing needs to be, it's just a matter of getting my Wiimote to do the same. 60 points, that was dog shit. So, the new high score. Oh, I got a B. Well, that sucked. I don't even know what I get for doing this, but anyway. Come on, you bludger, you can do better than that. I know you've got it in you. Yeah, I'll stick around for another go. Do one more try. And we'll see how that goes. Oh. Alright, seriously, I need to try and get the Wiimote to not be garbage. Come on. It's alright. If I can get 120 for each of them, maybe it'll be alright. Maybe I'll get an A. If I can get 50 each time, that would be pretty great. Got a 20, bastard. I'm telling you, it looks so much easier than it actually is, because you're dealing with the accuracy of the Wiimote more than anything. So... like, if I were doing exactly this, but in real life, no problem. Well, I say in real life in the sense that you'd have real life accuracy. Like, if I could have this thing exactly where I'm looking, where it's going, hey, this might even be an S rank. Oh, no, that's not even much more than before. Are you giving me the... What is this? Alright, fine. I give up officially. I actually can't do any better, I don't think. So we're gonna leave it at that. Shooting gallery, there we go. 4 difficulty levels, is that right? I guess we'll go with normal, because I don't even know what I'm doing right now, so... I guess, what is it, shooting gallery? Am I the one shooting now? No, apparently not. Here we go, oh. So it's pretty much all... they're all variants of a very similar... oh, God. I got hit with one of the arrows, I didn't really think about that being a problem. Hey! Just relax, man. You know, because I've been sick recently, I feel slightly fragile now that I think about it. Ooh, I was about to say 300s in a row would have been pretty fucking solid. Oh. Oh, I see. I need to not let the red guys hit me. Now I understand. I was expecting their markers to be different. No, stop it. So I thought I was getting hit with the arrows directly. Or something. 100, yeah! I think I suck though. I would suggest that my accuracy here is quite poor. Keep getting 20s. It's easier to get 20s than 10s. They should have 10s be more valuable than the 20. Ooh, what the fuck is going on? That's your lot. I would say that's a B rank. Let's see. B. C! Terrible. Absolutely terrible. God damn it. Come on, you bludger, you can do better than that. No. I can't. That was normal difficulty. I didn't even select hard or ultra hard. Jesus, hit the spot. I don't want to hit your spot. Okay. We'll see what we can do here. I don't even... what do you mean? Oh, aim for the 10. That's easy. It gave me 50 even though it... okay, aim for 20. There we go. Shit! Oh, bastard! I'm never doing this again. So you get more points the sooner you can get it on target. Aim for 50. Bastard. Ugh. I'm guessing it... oh, come on! Yeah, okay, so at some point they just give you no points because you suck. Aim for the 100. Oh, come on, that was the 50. Oh, yeah! Fuck yeah. I might have made up for it with that. B. C! God, they're so brutal! Do I suck that much? Oh my god, this is terrible. Okay. I don't have it in me. You've beaten any self... what's the word? You've beaten any self-confidence that I might have out of me. And I never want to play your mini-games again. Oh, terrible. I think I just realised why I never did it now. It's because I suck. Anyway. So, we can do Slime Crisis. This is something slightly different. I said that I wasn't going to play your mini-games anymore, but I forgot that Dart Crisis was only one of two. So, Dart Attack, sorry, not... Did I say Dart Crisis? Anyway, why are we out here? God, it's creepy seeing you with this backdrop. It's almost like having you as the Windows XP desktop background. Anyway, so just how many yous are there? I think we've gone over this before. You're giving me a nipple shot. I don't really need it, to be honest. So there's one yous, is there? Okie dokie. Here we go. Slay 100 slippery slimes as swiftly as possible, but beware, if you hit a rock bomb it will explode and you'll incur a time penalty, rightio. So we just need to kill 100 slimes, okay? Sounds good to me. The fucking no! I've already lost, basically. Because I suck. Do the horizontal, you miserable bastard! You... I'm gonna just absolutely get the worst fucking score you've ever seen in your goddamn life. This is gonna be like a... There's nothing lower than a C. I was about to say, like, it could be worse than C, but there is no worse than C, which makes getting a C even sadder, to be honest. Okay. Just die, please. Make me feel better about myself with your death. I'm waiting for the rock bombs to appear. Oh god, I'm running out of time. Oh, I just got a time penalty right when I didn't actually need it. I'm getting enough of a penalty by being bad. There we go. I can sort of make up for it now. Sort of. Not really. Oh god, he's fucking... whatever it is. King Rock Bomb. Come on. Oh, King Latem. Oh, it's not actually King Latem. But the point is that he's the King Slime. King Regular Slime. Oh, I'm almost at 100. Almost at 100. Yeah, Slime Crisis averted. That's your lot. C? I'm guessing. I mean... What? B! Wow. That was unexpected. I must have made up for it at some point. Through sheer dumb luck. Anyway. Come on, you bludger. You can do better than that. I didn't want to play again. No, get me out of here. I changed my mind. No. Fuck. Alright, we can maybe do a little better. Come on. For once, I can say that maybe I can actually do better. The fucking not the horizontal, actually. I meant the diagonal. Okay, there we go. 25th slime already. No! God, I was going well and now I've ruined it. Jesus. At least I don't have to worry about losing a combo like I do when I'm in the field. Or on the field. In the field, actually. Or on the field. It's not a fucking football game. 50th slime already. Fuck, I am doing better. I can't deny that. Have to watch out for the rock bombs in it. Alright. Wow. I might get an A rank. Shit balls. I might get an A rank, guys. Come on. No. God, the King Rock guy is just destroying my run. I was actually doing really well and then I hit the King Rock bomb. That might have actually completely gone. And what happens when you die? Do you give me lots of stuff? Yeah, you give me a few dead slimes, actually. So, oh, we're almost done. Guys, we might get an A rank. Might. What do we got? That looks like a very similar time to what I had before. It felt like I performed a lot better, but maybe not. What do we got? Oh, eat my ass. I definitely can't do better than that. Finish, and I need to press B, not A this time. Get me the fuck out of here. You'll stick around for another go, won't you, love? No. I've had my fun, officially. Ugh, absolutely terrible. Anyway, so... now that you've gone and destroyed my self-confidence even further, I think that's about all I have to do with you, lady. Got a sword and you've got a... what's with these things? What's that? You've already got your own face there. Why do you need a picture frame with it as well? Ugh. Anyway. So what are we doing right now? Who do we talk to actually continue our quest? Does it give us any information? I don't think so. You know what we probably need to do first and foremost? Is level up our sword. I think that might be a good course of action. Because our next destination is the Tower of Mirrors, and that is going to be a slight difficulty increase as compared to that of Seacass Sea Cove. So I would say that getting a stronger weapon is in order, but I need to see exactly what I need to upgrade my weapon. We will be tempering, and basically what will be required is backtracking through areas that I've been to previously. Okay, so we need 3 iron ores. We need 5 monster bones and 2 lava lumps. So basically what that means is that we'll probably need to backtrack a lot. It's not going to be a matter of just going to one place. So that's gonna suck. Because of course there aren't too many areas in this game, so backtracking becomes all the more repetitive, but anyway. I'm going to do it on camera because it is a live stream. I'm just going to force you guys to suffer. So, we'll first and foremost take care of the lava lumps. Oh, so you don't want to let me go wherever I want. You suck. Okay, so I need to go and probably go to the palace. Or something like that. So they're going to be talking about the Tower of Mirrors and all this. Keeping in mind that the Tower of Mirrors is in the game title, the Masked Queen in the Tower of Mirrors, to win the award for the most long drawn out game title in the world. Well, probably not. I'm sure that there are worse out there, but anyway. Okay, where the hell is... there's the guy who only sometimes is voice acted. Alright, here's everyone. They're all convening in here without me because I'm not important. Hello. There's a secret button. And then what did he say?
Welcome
I can't
back.
remember now. Thank
I
you.
expect you've heard the news, as it's on everyone's lips. Her Majesty, Queen Katana, has gone missing.
Oh no.
Or, rather more accurately, ventured into the Tower of Mirrors.
Well, okay. Why would you say that she went missing then? Because when someone's gone missing, that generally means that you don't know where they are. Missing means you can't find them. It's like, my sake cup has gone missing, but I know where it is. It's like, that's not how that works. I'm gonna let him talk.
Into the tower? But Mother always forbade me from going anywhere near it.
Indeed she did, Your Highness, as did I. For it is said the tower has sealed within it many monsters.
May I ask something? Why do you have such a tower? When was it constructed?
Well, the tower was in fact, contrary to popular belief, in layman's terms, I haven't the foggiest. Only the royal family is privy to such information.
What? But I know
I
nothing
like
about
this line.
it. Am I adopted? Or worse, illegitimate?
Oh, give over, lad. It's just because you're too young. I'm sure your mam's planning on telling you when you take the throne. Enough talk. It's time for action. We need to get inside that tower sharpish.
Ah, splendid. You'll go.
Well, of
I
course.
was beginning to think I'd have to bow and scrape and compose a persuasive speech and, well, ask you.
Well, the last thing that... Okay, any speech that you have to give, my friend, is going to be the opposite of persuasive. In fact, you know, that's actually incorrect. How it would work is that I would go into the tower just so that you would shut up, so I suppose it would be very persuasive now that I think about it. Alright. There's a secret button. Oh, that's what he says.
I
Bang
believe
on!
there's a
I just
secret
remembered.
button concealed somewhere in the vicinity. When Her Majesty went to press it some time ago, I had a little peek.
I can't hear the TV because I have it super low so it doesn't bleed into the microphone like it did in the previous recording. I do have the game volume louder than I did in the previous recording, and I do have my TV lower as well, so yeah.
Aha! Bang on!
Bang on. He's using the hip lingo, everyone. Cool.
I entreat you to assist Her Majesty as soon as you are ready. I shall be waiting here to let you into the tower.
Well, thank you. So, once again, we are not going to enter the tower just yet. I do believe that I have the ability at this time to go wherever I want. And in this case, it is to backtrack to locations I've already been to. Now, in terms of actually getting items by backtracking, what is required is that you actually complete the area, because these items are acquired from area rewards, and the rewards are given to you when you complete said area. So I can actually have a look and see what the various rank rewards are for any of the given areas. So let's have a look and see what we've got there. I'm probably going to play with Fleurette, and I do mean that in the dirty sense. But outside of that, I will be using her, and I do mean that in the dirty sense, because she is a young French girl. So what have we got? Lava Lump is here, Iron Ore is here as well. I think Arendite Heights might be our best bet. There are no Monster Bones here, but we can probably go somewhere else for Monster Bones. We could do Seekar Cove for some Monster Bones. Okay. And maybe I'd be able to pick up Monster Bones while going through there as well, possibly. Who knows? But anyway, I think it is Seekar Cove time. We'll be able to get the iron ore that we need, I think. How much iron ore did we need? I think we needed 3 more. And we needed 1 more... No, we needed 2 lava lumps, so that's crap. I don't want to do Arendite Heights twice. That's so annoying. I would have to do that off camera. Well, shit. Actually, what I might be able to do... you know, I probably don't need to actually upgrade my weapon, but you know what we'll do? Because I have a feeling I'd be able to get a lava lump from completing the Tower of Mirrors, which is this here, in case I... You know, I'm just casually spoiling it for you, but there aren't too many other places for it to be. I mean, does this look like the Tower of Mirrors? No. Does this look like the... No. Does it... Oh, we've already been here, and it can't be... It must be here, so, you know, I'm not really spoiling too much for you guys. I don't want to do Arendite Heights again. I did it in the previous recording. Well, I did all of them in the previous recording, but this one was somewhat recent, so... Look, for the sake of keeping you guys entertained, I'm not going to do that, because, to be honest, it's not very entertaining for me, so if it's not entertaining for me, imagine for you guys. I think what we're going to do is just not worry so much. The game's not so hard that I need a fully upgraded weapon for this fight. So, not for this fight, for this area that I'm about to confront. Anyway. I will still take Fleurette, because the Tower of Mirrors is the first location where you are given the option to choose who you want to take with you. Fleurette is not able to use offensive magic from the get-go, however she does have one spell that can use offensive magic. And offensive magic is useful for later on, much later on.
Are you ready to enter the tower in pursuit of Her Majesty already?
Yes, I am ready, but just to further elaborate on what I meant when I said that it will be important later on, when you are using a partner, the idea is that you want to stick with that person for the whole time so that when you're leveling them up, it's going to be useful later on. So it would be crap if I used Claymore for the rest of this game up until Chapter 8, only to decide, oh, I'll use Unless instead, and then he'll be super weak because I hadn't used him at all. So ideally you want to stick with one person so that you're consistently leveling them up. And the reason why having offensive capabilities is important later on is because there are two fights. You've got Salta and you've also got Durgib, who can be exploited using your partner's offensive spells. Now, both Unless and Claymore can do that from the get-go, but Fleurette cannot. However, when you level her up enough, she does have an ability that she unlocks which can do that, and Fleurette's healing is just, very good. Anyway.
Marvelous.
Marvelous.
Well, this is the door. Probably. Yes, almost certainly, I should think. No doubt. Just a moment.
This guy is positively senile. Positively senile. Alrighty.
We are all depending on you to save Her Majesty.
Goddess speed.
Speed.
That's funny. Because of course they worship a goddess, not a god. And there is the Tower of Mirrors, and you can see that we've had the map zoomed in a little bit so that we can see it more easily. Alright, we will choose Fleurette. And what is her current level? It is 11, it's not too amazing. Wondrous Wand. Batwing Busk. Batwing Barret. I don't know how to pronounce it. Barret? I don't know. Anyway, Butterfly Tattoo is a ring apparently. I did not know that a tattoo could be a ring. Then again, if it is actually a ring tattoo, that's a different story. I don't know. Alrighty, we're in the Tower of Mirrors and hopefully we are dealing enough damage to actually complete this location without too many issues. Because of course I don't want this to take too long, now do I? It's quite a nice looking location though. Oh. I was hoping to kill these guys in one shot. I guess I am rather weak. Yes, I am your hero. In more ways than one, my dear. Hold on. I don't need you running away. Quel tour de force. I'm not going to, like, repeat everything she says for the entirety of this level, don't worry. Oh, I still have this shit shield. Oh my god. It's kind of horrendous that I still have this shield, but... Anyway, how much replenish shield powder do I have? 3. That'll be enough. I would like to think. Alright, these guys are kind of weird, but I shouldn't have to worry about them too much. I wonder if there's an option to get her to shut up. Yeah. That's her way of saying stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself. There we go, I actually managed to shield both of them. I'm trying to be careful with my hits so that I don't lose my hit chain. Actually, more than anything else, it's my accuracy that I'm trying to have to be good right now. Oh, hello. I'll be able to shield both of them a lot easier this way. And I'll be able to hit both of them more easily this way as well. There we go. Fleurette just leveled up. You love this game, you wish you still had it, and you never see anyone playing it. Oh god, now I have to try and work out how the hell... No, I can read that. Latau Plamo enslaved. Oh, you make it difficult for me. Latau Plamo enslaved. Latau Plamo enslaved. Thank you for your viewership, I suppose. And yeah, not many people play this game anymore. And I don't think many people did back when it came out anyway. But, yeah, it's pretty good. I have a Let's Play of it on YouTube as well. I have 2 Let's Plays, actually. One of the regular version and one of the payback mode. Well, I say version, but the regular part of the game and then the payback mode. And payback mode is alright, but it's not as fun, I don't think. It's fun at first because you're, like, really strong, but then the novelty wears off, you know. Oh, come on. Oh, we got a monster bone, that's good. We do need that. I don't absolutely know whether or not lava lumps are given to us as a reward here, but they might be. It would make sense to me if they were. Alright. Oh, come on. Bloody bastard things. Yeah. I wasn't expecting anyone on Twitch to actually end up watching this, but... Anyway, I thought it would only be my YouTube followers really watching this particular live stream playthrough, but I was proven wrong, which is good. So these bats are obviously ice-based. Yep. Got a strong medicine. You've never heard someone pronounce it right. What other games do I typically play? Well, what I mostly play on live stream is, well, I'm currently doing a Let's Play of Breath of the Wild, which is a live stream Let's Play. As well as that, I'm doing Demon's Souls, a few Monster Hunter games. I do a bit of Zelda stuff as well, outside of Breath of the Wild, that is. I don't really consider Breath of the Wild to be Zelda. It is by technicality, but it's not. So, oh, I managed to hit that guy. I'm going to get lots of experience. Never mind. That was like 95 experience. That was terrible. Usually the silver guys give lots of experience. But yeah, I don't play too much Nintendo stuff, and I don't play too much... I mostly play Japanese stuff, yeah, but it's not necessarily along the lines of games like these, you know, traditional RPGs, stuff like that. We'll go left. And I will mention that this is the first time, really, we get to look at each other, or look at ourselves. You can see that we are being accompanied by a young female, but aside from that, we're just going to casually walk along the edge of the tower, which, by the way, must be the freakiest thing in the world. But anyway. Yes, you know. I'm trying to watch as carefully as possible. But anyway, I do play a few different games, and if you are interested in checking out everything that I do, and you also want to check out my past broadcasts, I would recommend that you go to my YouTube channel, which is on the screen, I think, not now, but it will be momentarily. It switches from my Twitch link and my YouTube link every 20 seconds, and it's on the screen now. But yeah, seriously, these two are crazy to be walking along the edge of the tower like this, and I've never really thought about that, but it must be quite freaky. And the whole swinging your sword around, I mean, it's terrible enough to have to walk it, but imagine swinging your sword around as well. Awful. Oh, stop disappearing. My accuracy, in fact, my general end score is going to be terrible. Oh, you ran away, just to further instill the fact that it's going to be a terrible end score. I still can't believe I'm still using the original shield here, but anyway. Oop. I'm not going to waste my Master Stroke here, I might save it for something else, I'm not sure. If you haven't noticed, I typically don't use my Master Stroke until the boss. I just don't really find an occasion to use it. Oh god, they're running away. Please don't run away. Thank you. Yeah, it is entirely different, and I don't mind the game when I look at it on its own, but as a Zelda game, I don't think it's a good directional change. It's something I've discussed a lot, so I'm not going to go into huge detail about it, but really, Breath of the Wild is not my idea of a Zelda game, not even remotely. So, I started the Let's Play of it back when it first came out, but I was really bad with sticking to actually uploading it, so I'm still only at like part 30 something, even though the game's been out for 2 full years. More than 2 full years, actually. No, it's been 2 full years. Was it April or May of 2017? I can't remember now. Anyway, or was it March? Doesn't matter. Most people only keep track of what year it was, not date. Well, not month, I mean. Come on. These guys annoy me with their flying around and stuff. Every single thing that I do makes me Florette's hero, which is always a morale booster. You know, the temptation just to use my Master Stroke to get these stupid guys off my screen is quite strong, but I might not waste it. Come on. Once again, my accuracy is going to be terrible. Alright, you can fly away. By the way, I am sick. Generally, my voice is a bit better than this. It's not good today. But, yeah. If you watched the previous, or the first live stream of this particular playthrough series on my channel, you will be able to hear what I sound like when I'm not bloody sick. I'm not actually sick right now, it's just I'm recovering from sickness, and my voice is still sounding a little bit crap as a result of that, so I do apologise for that. My commentary is also slightly lacking, but you know. Who cares about commentary when it comes to live streaming? I'm like the only one in the world, so... Because I have a Let's Playing background. A lot of people when they live stream kind of like to just... do that. But, you know, I have this strange thing where I like to actually engage with an audience. So... Fucking foreign concept, I know, but anyway. I've always found this to be extremely bizarre. That has to be the weirdest way to enter an elevator ever. You just walk into a solid object and then sort of, I don't know, cram yourself in between it and the wall and then just end up in the elevator. I've never understood that. Maybe it's different to that and I'm misunderstanding something, but anyway. Hello, me. And you. Anyway. We're coming towards the second half of the tower. Or we're in the second half right now. Am I a metalhead? Yes. Oh, I just missed the guy who gives lots of experience. But yes, I am a metalhead. You'd have to be a metalhead with hair like this, I would like to think. But I typically wear band shirts. This isn't a band shirt that I'm wearing right now, but yeah. Oh. I hate it when you block all of his attacks and he just doesn't give you the opportunity to attack him back. It's like the biggest insult ever. I'm playing your game at the expense of my time and you don't even give me the opportunity to hit you back. Terrible. My shield is looking a bit sad right now. It looks... look at this. This is like the... I forgot the name of that cross. It's... I really don't remember the name of the cross. It's actually... in my phone notes. And if it means anything to anyone, it's the 8th prestige emblem of Modern Warfare 2. But anyway, it's some cross or another. Oh, you bastard! You know what? This is the time. Only because I do not have the patience for this crap. Readying Master Stroke. Are you guys ready for this? Oh. Oh, okay, I need to actually be better than this. Excuse me. But, no, really. Doing it in front of the camera like that is really not helpful at all, because what ends up happening is that it's not in line with the sensor bars, so... Anyway. Ugh. I do apologise for that. But I don't apologize for the fact that I just jacked off on camera, not in reality, but in the sense that I pretended to. But I'm rather apologizing for the fact that I performed poorly in that endeavor. So, oh dear. I mean, really, if I'm going to be on camera with a Wiimote and it's telling me to do this, I'm not going to do that shit off camera. Like, let's be real. There aren't many opportunities where you can actually play a game and do that gesture. I mean, you can play a game and do that gesture if you want. It might impede your ability to play the game, but hey. In this case, it's actually a requirement. And is a part of playing the game, so... yeah. Alrighty. My accuracy is getting slightly not terrible now, so that's... oh, bastard! I shouldn't have said anything. Oh, whatever. No? Please stop. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Keeping in mind, Fleuret's level at the start of this was 11. It's now 14. One of my favourite bands. Ooh, that's... I'm what you would call an avid listener. And that's hard to list. I would say probably King Diamond, Merciful Fate, and Master's Hammer would be my favourite metal bands. Top 3. Master's Hammer for black metal, and King Diamond and Merciful Fate as regular heavy metal. But I consider King Diamond and Merciful Fate to be sort of one and the same in a sense. They're quite different, but they're also... I like them for very similar reasons. But I listen to so much. Most of what I listened to as well was stuff that I listened to a long time ago, you know. I don't even listen to that much metal anymore, as in new stuff. I don't listen to much new stuff, so... yeah. Maybe I've become more casual over time, but... anyway. Hey! Okay, let's actually use a replenish shield powder. We did get one just before as well. Oh, is this going to block both? It did not, but at least we blocked one. It's better than blocking none. You saw King Diamond back in 2015? I'm so jealous, man. Although he wasn't as good in 2015 because he was still recovering from his surgery, but I'm so jealous, I hate you. He never comes to Australia. Never, never, never. I don't know if he ever has. He probably came to Australia in the 90s with Merciful Fate or some shit, but I don't think he's ever come with his solo band. And, yeah. This is going to sound really sad, but when he comes to Australia and I go to his fucking live show, I don't care where it is in Australia. I live in Sydney. Of course he's going to play in Sydney. But let's say, for some reason, he didn't play in Sydney, which, you know, hypothetical. I would go to wherever he was in Australia and watch him, and seriously, I would probably shed a tear while watching him live, just because, you know, watching him live, you know. But anyway... I hate these guys because they ruin my score. They just run away. God damn it. Terrible, terrible. In terms of his new album, that would be great. Give Me Your Soul Please was in 2007. Same year this game came out, which puts it into perspective. It's a while ago now. It's like, 2007 was 12 years ago. What the fuck? But really, like... ugh. And I didn't mind Give Me Your Soul Please. That was a decent album. The title track was really good, and Never Ending Hill was really great. The rest of the songs were okay, but better than some of his late 90s, early 2000s stuff, like The Graveyard was pretty bad. I mean, who's going to deny that? Anyway, I'm not going to get into a King Diamond rant. You can really get me started on that, and I'm just going to not. But oof, I could talk about King Diamond for hours. Hours, hours, hours. And maybe you'd like that, but... Anyway. We are now at the boss, which is good. Actually, it's not that good. What's my... Oh no, I do have my Master Stroke all the way up, which is good. No one was into the graveyard. The one polarizing album was The Spider's Lullaby, but I'm very back and forth on that. Voodoo I used to hate, but I don't mind it as much anymore. As you can see, the Queen is, I don't know, summoning something into being, which is a portal, which is the Mirror Realm, but we don't know that yet, so I'm actually spoiling it for you. Mama, come back to me. Don't worry, I'm sort of jumping the gun here, but he will appear. Come on, man.
Mama!
Mama!
What's she doing? She's not thinking of entering the mirror world, is she?
I said the Mirror
It's
Realm,
the
but anyway.
mask. The Deathbringer's mask is controlling her.
If you're right, we should smash the accursed thing.
Alright, time to cut the Queen.
It is abominable. Destroy it, Blade.
Oh, I didn't know Daryl actually did a solo on the Voodoo album. That's very interesting. It doesn't surprise me, though. King had a lot of connections. As he should, he was a great guy. Or is a great guy. I speak as if he's no longer with us. Of course he's still with us. Ooh, I don't even want to think about that.
Rash, so very rash. But thank you. I've waited an age for the mask to be compromised. I am Zyphos. Your kind know me as the bringer of death. But let us not forget terror, misery, and despair. Tell me, did you enjoy your little epoch of peace? Short though it has turned out to be.
Once again, it's very annoying because I can barely hear my television to mitigate any bleed into the microphone, and it's not working so well because I can't hear anything on my end.
We put our lives on the line to destroy that fiend.
Destroy me? What a careless assumption to make. I was merely resting safely inside your human companions.
You mean Queen Katana and Aravel? Bayek, I'll make you pay for this, Zyphos.
Angry, Claymore? Why, perchance you are unhappy with my choice of vessel? Slighted, even.
Cannot hear anything.
I too was less pleased when this one confined me inside her body with the roaring mask. I confess I had not planned for that. But 5 years was time enough for me to recover. And now I am free. Witness the beginning of a new reign of terror.
But we will not be fighting Zyphos right now. That is for later. As you can see, he sort of flew away,
Mama!
like the magical man that he is. Mama! Don't cry unless she's okay. Her cone hat will keep her safe.
I say, what has become of the Roaring Mask?
We were trying to cut off your face, and then, well, not cut off your face, but cut your face. I'm into most metal. I'm into thrash as well, but I'm actually not familiar with Meshiach. I don't listen to many Australian bands except for the Berserker.
Perhaps since the very moment we defeated him in battle 5 years ago. When I realized this, I began searching for a way to free myself from his influence.
Okay, this is ridiculous. I have to turn up my TV. One moment.
Wait a minute. You mean the mask does not belong to Zyphos? It is to combat him?
Yes.
The tableau does not show
The tableau.
Zyphos wearing the mask. It shows the brave warriors forcing it onto his face.
Why in the world didn't you tell me any of this before, Katana?
Forgive me, Claymore.
Did you not tell me Mother would have her reasons, Claymore? I will not allow you to apportion blame upon Mama.
My dear boy.
And this bit coming up is one of my favorites as well.
I will not allow you a portion of blame on Mama. Oh, my dear boy. All these emotions makes me want to vomit.
My Wiimote just exploded.
I am Großmesser. I know what you're thinking. Why do I have a big fork, not a big knife? Well, I just do, yeah?
This guy has probably the worst German accent on planet Earth. But anyway.
Anyway, Zyphos has ordered that this woman be brought to him. So...
Even the, what was his name? The Major from Hellsing Ultimate in the dub had a better German accent than this guy.
No! I will not allow you to take Mama!
Well, I am very sorry, Your Highness, but orders are orders. There is nothing you can do about it, Fräulein. Das kleine Mädchen schauen in den Spiegel. Großmessering friends are open for business.
This guy is a complete nightmare. Anyway, to answer your question about bands touring around me. Oh, we get a few. We just had Emperor touring before. That was really fun to watch. I've never been able to see Emperor before. And it was just great to see Samoth and Ishan together doing their thing because they're incredible guitarists. If you're a guitarist and you are not familiar with Ishan and Samoth from Emperor, they are just... the way they do their thing is just amazing. They complement each other incredibly well. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually change tactics to follow orders. Oh, and so you have a few options here. I've made this joke before. Like, so many times I've made this joke. Back in my 2015 Let's Play, I'm like, so we have 4 options here. We have follow orders, focus on healing, fight wisely, and Slayer's 1983 debut album. But anyway. So we're getting at 48 hits here, and I really want to hit back that attack from whatever he is, that weird thing with the fork. Ooh. Oh, that's right. I need to actually use my Master Stroke. Yeah, so a video I would recommend for you to watch with the two of them together. I think you'll really appreciate it as a guitarist. At least I would like to think so. Let me just link it to you. Just give me one moment. Sorry anyone who's actually watching the past broadcast here, and I'm just sort of like crapping on about metal, but one moment. It'll be one moment. It was uploaded 9 years ago, actually. But you can check this out after the stream or during the stream if you want, but they're just really great guys, just playing music that they recorded when they were like little kids, basically. And they made some very cool music. Anyway, check that out. And then I'll be back to the game in a moment. Just need to return to my channel, and then there we go. Okay. So now that we've done the... As you can see, as soon as we do the Master Stroke and kill all these little guys, they just come and attack us anyway. Or they return, actually. They sort of respawn. Or they are replaced by other guys. As you can see, he just gets a heal. A free heal from his little friends, which is very annoying, because I don't get anything like that. Although I can heal if I want to. But yeah, during that video, it's not like from the get-go the video is just going to blow your mind, but the more you watch it, the more it just sort of goes, whoa, these guys are actually really good at what they do. And if you just watch them and how they interact with each other musically, it's very interesting. And watching them live is an absolute treat. Absolute treat. Because they're just as good live as they are in that video right there. Look. Whoop. Oh, I'm getting free hits, which is exactly what I need. That's enough now! And the guy's belching all over the place. It's a very easy boss fight, generally speaking. I would like to think that the entire game is made easy once you get used to playing the endgame yieldy reflectory portion, because all of the bosses in that part of the game are pretty much twice as hard or 3 times as hard as the regular boss monsters. So, yeah, anyway. Here we go again. Ugh. It's actually really hard to get that consistent. It's really weird. Anyway. Up to 82 hits. I might actually get a good accuracy stat at the end of all this. Oh, I need to make sure that I don't die. I will use mid-heal, because that is important. And 1 heal should be enough for her, yeah. Ooh. And yeah, they really do feed off each other. Oh, relax, Florette. Just like having a bit of a scream. It's like, alright. Oh, not again. Just need to kill these guys. I'm trying to keep my accuracy up, but it's not working so well. Because they're jumping around every single time I hit them. I could do with another glass. Yeah, I'm here, mate. Stop relaxing and having a drink. Go. He'll be dead soon. I would say that it would have been okay if we had a stronger weapon, but as you can see, it's not necessary. The boss fight does take a little bit longer, but it's not too bad. Oh. That's me imitating the sound of my Wiimote. It's okay, Fleur. I guess I'll just keep using your mana until you run out of it. Oh, he's healing again. It's so unnecessary. I mean, I guess it's a bit rude for me to say that I can heal as much as I want, and then he can't, but anyway. I mean, of course you're supposed to have an advantage over the boss monsters. You're supposed to be allowed to kill them. Or supposed to be able to kill them, anyway. As you can see, I'm doing perfectly fine with this pretty much totally destroyed shield that I'm using right now. It's about to pour myself some more sake, but hey, I have to do other things, like jerk off my Wiimote. One moment. I remember when I was first playing this game a long time ago, I was really doing my arm in with that jerking off maneuver. But, it was good training. Alright, what's the end score? Well, it's not too bad, actually. S, which is good. Okay, so we didn't actually get a lava lump, sadly, but we did get some iron ore. Oh. And there's the Orichalcum teaspoon. I did reference that in the previous recording, actually. My guard accuracy was shit. Accuracy a bit shit as well, but hey, in the end I got a decent score. It's not like the difference between 12,000 and 14,000 is going to be quantifiable. It's just an S scaling, not S scaling, sorry, S rank no matter what. And I'm saying S scaling because of souls, but anyway. Are you injured, Mama? Once again, her cone hat is protecting her. Fear not.
I am quite all right. Thank you very much.
Well, that's a relief. But there's no time to celebrate. Apparently another reign of terror's about to begin. We best get ready.
Quite.
If the queen is all right, perhaps there is still hope for my brother.
We must strike while the iron is hot. Let us return to the castle and formulate a plan of action.
Well, not to be the bearer of bad news, Floret, but the queen is not a fucking lizard like your brother is, so I don't know about him being alright.
Aye, that's the spirit, lad.
My Wiimote says... "Zzz." Old man's about to fall over. That animation is exactly how mountains explode, by the way. This is our... It's not actually our next destination. Before we go here, we do actually need to go to the Mirror World, I believe. Don't think I'm wrong about that. Yes, I would like to save my progress. That would be lovely. You're going to head off? Alright, catch you later. Feel free to follow me or subscribe as well if you want to, and I do appreciate you for hanging around. No, I'll catch you later, my friend. Chapter 6, Reflection. So yes, that is referencing the fact that we're going into the Mirror Realm because, you know, mirrors, reflection, ha ha ha, hello, Conehead.
No doubt the result of Xiphos' newfound freedom.
I think an earthquake might be an understatement as far as what just happened.
Scouts report a mountain close to Mount Arendite has collapsed into a sea of lava, Mother. And that a portentous castle has risen up in its midst.
Portentous.
The home of the bringer of death. She is Xiphos.
So, Xiphos has been waiting to pounce all this time. And now he's surrounded himself with a moat of lava, so we can't even go and show the wretch what we think of him.
Quiet.
You imply that Xiphos is now invulnerable. Never so. We shall prevail. If you will not confront him, by Goddess, I will.
Yeah, go Anlas. But I'll be pairing up with Flora.
I know you speak in earnest, Anlas, but you must calm yourself. As Claymore rightly says, any attempt to challenge Xiphos at this point would be futile. Without the Roaring Mask, we cannot hope to contain the Deathbringer's evil.
Then what are we to do, Mama? Watch time dull our impotent blades while our enemy prepares to attack?
Is there nothing that can be done?
Of course, I remain silent during these because, you know, I don't really want to talk over the people because they are voice acted. But anyway.
It seems the spirit of the mask is not so easily broken.
Swordmaster Dao.
The Roaring Mask was fashioned by our ancestors long ago, when Xiphos first threatened the peace. It is a product of their knowledge of the Mirror World, and remains the only weapon in existence capable of subduing the Deathbringer. It is said that to create the mask, the light of the sun was harvested in the Tower of Mirrors over a period of many centuries.
Swordmaster Dao, how do you know this? Only the royal family should be privy to such information.
Well, maybe he's actually your grandfather. Did you ever think about that, mate?
Walls have ears, my unenlightened friend, and doorways eyes. I was nearby when the young Queen Curtana was inducted into the Circle of Knowledge.
Like, how dodgy is that? You think you'd be a little bit more careful who you're, I don't know, inducting. Well, you'd be more wary of your surroundings, I think, if you're doing that.
Goddess. Can royalty enjoy no privacy? First Minister Misericord and now you.
I was so young when I learned about the Tower of Mirrors that I'd quite forgotten about its importance
Hold on.
until all of this began.
So she was told when she was very young, but Unless still hasn't been told despite him being like, I don't know, 18, 19, whatever he might be. Maybe he is illegitimate after all. Illegitimate, that is.
With
I didn't really
respect, this is all
enunciate
by
that
the
well.
by. We should be thinking about the mirror world now, not...
Sorry, I skipped
If
that.
there's even a chance that Claymore's right, we must make for the mirror world at once.
But it could be dangerous. You might never return.
That would suck, wouldn't it?
If that is my fate,
Alors, Blade, are you ready to follow the prince?
Yeah, of course. I do intend to continue playing the game after all.
It seems your minds are made up. The door to the mirror world stands open already, awaiting you. Now, you need only enter the Tower of Mirrors to gain admission to the mirror world. Before you depart, I must entrust the broken mask to you.
Well, thank you. I'll just put it in my pocket, no problem. See, it's pretty obvious that he has a big pocket to put it into. Yeah. Awful music.
Forgive me, Claymore, for forcing you into battle again.
Don't trouble yourself, milady. I was born for battle.
time is of the essence. Come, let us depart at
Come,
once.
come. A reference, of course. So I've decided that my laptop is a good table for my sake. So I'm going to top her up and then leave it on my laptop. How far are we through this? We have completed one of the areas. We are 1 hour and 12 minutes in. Keeping in mind that I did start off this recording by, whatever you call it. And doing the minigame crap. So, anyway. Let us go and, what, take on the Tower of Mirrors? Is that what we're doing right now? Or are we going to Swordmaster Dow? I actually don't know what we're doing. Okay. Okay. So do I enter the Tower of Mirrors from where? Well, whatever. Let's go and work out how to do that. Maybe we just go through the gate as normal, I've got no clue. But I have a feeling that the Tower of Mirrors is probably going to be a little bit strong for our weapon currently, but whatever. What are our current funds? Items, probably, is what we want. Let's, come on. I just want to look at my money, come on. Please? What's my money? Attributes? Okay. 4,483. That's enough to maybe get a new shield and a little bit of armor, but for the most part, that's not much. Unless I find some stuff to sell, I don't know. Maybe I can play on the tombola. But, no, probably not. See what you've got. And then of course you have to wait for the disc to load because apparently her talking to us, possibly due to her fatness, is actually quite difficult for the game to handle. So, I could get a new shield and a new helmet. Oh, I've actually got this armor, so that's alright. Once again, that's not much of an increase, so I'm probably just going to ignore that. Okay, let's get a new helmet then. That's fine. That's a... no, not worth it. Nothing's worth it, is it? Let's go and talk to that guy with the massive moustache. Most of his stuff is out of our price range, but I think he does have a helmet that might be worthwhile. So we might go and talk to him. Hello, giant moustache guy. Alrighty. He does have a helmet in our price range. But that's a lot. Should I buy it? Let's just buy it. I'm probably not going to upgrade my weapons, so we'll just do it. An iron mask. Yes. I will be equipping it right away. Thank you. Now I'm back to around the same amount of gold that I had before I finished the Tower of Mirrors. Keeping in mind that if I really wanted to, I'd be able to just keep on completing these places and just, you know, make lots of the money. Lots of the money. And then, be able to get whatever the hell I wanted, but I'd have to do that stuff off camera, I think. What? Well, how do I access the Tower of Mirrors then? God. I knew that I had to access it from the palace, but it wasn't giving me an option to do that. Do I need to talk to Swordmaster Dao? Like, what's going on? This is weird. Well, whatever. That was my confusion, or my point of confusion. Don't know. Alrighty. We'll try again. I know Swordmaster Dao was saying something, but anyway. I'll be able to work it out, fear not. Alright, so everyone's standing around here. Obviously there's something going on in here. Nothing shall prevent us from restoring the Roaring Mask to its former glory, etc., etc. Or maybe I need to talk to Misericord. Oh my god.
So, off to the Mirror World.
Yes!
So, is it? Her Majesty informs me that there is a secret passageway leading directly to its entrance just inside the tower.
Oh, thank you. Old man.
Of course, if in your wisdom you decide there are still matters...
Okay, thank you. I'm just skipping his text. It takes a long time to say anything. Alright, we're going to take on the Mirror World, and I think we're going to get a terrible score, but I'll do my best. I can only promise that much. Oh. But my best might not be good enough. Alrighty. So this is how the Mirror World works. You're kind of just flying through the air, undergoing random confrontations. No, not really random, but... Can't believe I'm still using this shield. I just don't have a need to use a different one, that's all. Oh, damn it. I suck a little bit, don't I? Yes. Guard accuracy is a big thing here. I will mention. That's one way to get a terrible score here, is to miss everything, basically. Okay. Now, the metal guys, so you have metal slimes and metal... I don't even know what to call them. The ones that... The green blobby things that jump over your horizontal attacks, they have metal versions as well. And when they actually hit you successfully, they hurt a lot. So it's best to not let them do that, generally. So, yeah. But of course, if you are able to slice them and kill them, the benefit there, of course, is that you get lots of experience. And I would like to do that, but I don't know if I'm able to, really. Oh, God. I'm gonna kill you for some experience. Which I didn't actually end up getting, which is weird. Maybe I don't get much from those guys anymore. It's possible. Oh, come on. My accuracy really sucks right now. And he just ran away because I'm taking too long. I'm not very good. I hadn't even attacked yet. She's going, my hero. Once again, it's good for my... whatever you call it. Self-confidence. Self-esteem. All of that. Self-confidence and self-esteem are kind of one and the same in some respects. Now it's going to get really fast, and I'm not good enough to attack them at this speed, so I'm just going to shield. May as well get my guard accuracy up, you know. The very end is really dangerous, I'm going to mention. Like, you get... It's a bit of a barrage, and yeah, it sucks. And my shield is probably not going to survive it, to be honest. We'll see what we can do. Quel tour de force! It's getting slow, actually, so... Oh, God. Hi, guys. Trying to actually hit these guys so that they don't run away, but they ran away anyway. Let's say way a few more times. Here we go, we're getting fast again. That's not even the barrage, this is the sad part. Oh. Oh. We're almost at the barrage. Oh, okay, that was it actually. Generally what kills you is that last metal guy. I've had that happen a few times. It's quite bad. Anyway. Then we've got a statue who is in the middle of, I don't know, stepping on someone. Or he's about to step on someone, but he hasn't yet. Because he is a statue, and he can't move.
The mirror world. Finally, we have reached our destination.
Aye, Atlas. That we have.
Bonjour! Is anybody there? We are here to have repaired the Rorim mask.
You talk to the breeze lady. There is nothing here but this curious statue.
He's about to step on you.
So, Dow's finally flipped, eh? Looks like the old fella's imagination's got the better of him at last.
The annoying thing about this guy is that you can't really understand what he's saying, so I'm just going to skip his stuff.
Tell me everyone else heard the statue speak just then.
But surely it is not this statue who will repair for us the mask.
Excuse me.
Responsible? Not all of us. It was him. Only him. Go on, Blade. Tell him it was you.
Insolent boy. I love that. Whoa! He's angry. Alright, so this is going to be a bit of a hard boss for our current damage, but anyway. I'll do what I can. I should have decent defense now that I've gone and splurged on a metal mask or whatever it's called. Oh. I think that was 99. Do excuse the dirty sound. Wow. Come on, mate. You can actually break his guard, by the way. There we go. Yeah, thanks. I'm gonna try and get my score up here. Come on, break his guard. There we go. I was trying to get my score up by increasing my my hits, or whatever you call them. My hit chain. There we go. And that gives you an opportunity to do damage to him. And then he's going to do a back and forth. Sometimes he does the same one repeatedly. Like he'll go left, right, but then he'll do 2 rights, and that's what fucks you over a bit. Here we go. It's kind of funny when you think about him just stamping at me like that. This guy's having a bad day. I'm actually doing alright. As it turns out, I don't need a very strong weapon after all.
Do it! Do it like you mean it!
He's angry. Oh. Alrighty. So I'm going to use my Searing Slash again. Shake your sword violently. Oh. I could never get 100 on that. Actually, I think I did the first time. Maybe it's because I'm sick. I'm not really sick. Oh god. Oh. You're not getting the best of me, mate.
Keep your head.
Come on, do the vertical. He's gonna do his ranged attacks, I think. Oh no. Is he? It's just hurting Florette. Let go of her. He's about to let go of her, but rather violently. She just fucking bounces off the ground. It's pretty terrible. Gonna make her mid-heal herself. I'm not even gonna heal her. She's gonna do the work. It's a bit rude, but anyway. Here we go. This is gonna kill him like nothing else. Alright, we can't actually kill him with his own attacks. That's kind of the rule in the game. So we're just going to have to get him within range. Come on, mate. Let's go. Once again, we can't kill him with his own attack, so we have to actually just deal the death blow. It can be 1 damage, it can be anything, come on. Just come over here, thank you. Alrighty, that's the end of this guy. Rock hard? Why were you saying that?
Yeah.
It was good, I agree, Florette. What's our score? A rank? A rank, I think. Yep. Or is that a B? Okay, it's an A. Well, that's good. So we've got some Monster Bones and a Thunderball. Yeah, accuracy over 80%. What a nice bonus. Anyway. His hair looks really weird from this angle. I'm satisfied, visitors from beyond the glass. You have made proof of your strength. I shall assist you. The Rorin mask is imbued with the power of the Tower of Mirrors. It was created for the sole purpose of imprisoning Xiphos. Ignorant of this, you clove it in twain. And now, fallible humans, you require my help, for it has ever been my duty to repair the mask. Okay. And now the mask has been restored. Insolent boy. Terrible music.
It is whole once more. I used to think it was such a horrible, ugly mask, but now I think perhaps it is un peu chic, n'est-ce pas?
Don't know what she's on about. Oh yeah, indeed I fashioned it with great care. For the gift of your good opinion, I shall grant you a gift in return. I give you this sword.
Take it, Blade.
Okay. Like, why would I not take it? It's pretty cool looking. It's Rednus Sadna. Also known as the Rorim Sword. It depends on the version of the game that you're playing. In some versions it's called the Rorim Sword, and in other versions it's called Rednus Sadna. There's the power to blah blah. Anyway, learn how to wield that blade and you will be ready to face Xiphos. Now go, visitors from beyond the glass. Yeah, very well. No problem, mate. I would like to save my progress in an adventure log, and I'd like to say that this is actually going to be the last thing that I do in this recording. The reason why is because I'm not really happy with how I sound right now in terms of the commentary. I thought that I was going to sound a little bit better than this, but I don't. Hopefully by maybe tomorrow or the day after I'll be sounding a little bit better. I just don't want to have the whole next half of the first... that's really confusing. So I don't want to have the next quarter of the game, we'll say it that way. I don't want the next quarter of the game to be me sounding like this, so I'm just going to have this be the last thing that I record for today.
But that you have also acquired a sword. Very good.
Thank you, Mother. We have learned that this sword may play an integral part in our battle against Xiphos. It is my opinion that when wielded in the correct manner, the blade will unleash great magic. Can you lend credence to my theory, Claymore?
Sorry, lad. No can do. It's the first time I've laid eyes on the blade.
I'm quite sure Swordmaster Dow will be able to enlighten us.
This Swordmaster, he is the old man in the dueling hall? Is he really so wise?
Oh aye, he has his quirks. But he taught me everything I know about swords, magical and otherwise. Why don't you go and ask him, lad? Run along with that Rorim sword and ask old Dar what he knows about it, would you?
Fine idea. In the meantime, we should patrol the town. Xiphos' foul minions...
It's not very nice to call them foul.
Bon, I will help you, Your Highness. A blade? You must learn.
I've actually got a chip in my sake cup. I have another 5, it's not a problem. I seriously have a lot of these, but I do have a chip and I never noticed. Well, okay. I'll never use this one again, I guess. Because if I've got so many, then there's no reason to use this one, but... I wonder how it got chipped. Maybe I dropped it at some point. Not sure. Alrighty, so that's it for this recording, guys, and I do apologise again for the fact that I didn't exactly sound too amazing. I will go and save at the church so that I don't have to go through any of that stuff again. And, yeah, in the next video we will probably do Chapter 8 and... no, sorry. Chapter 7 and 8. Excuse me. So it will not be a 3-part series, basically, because I have decided for this one to be shorter. And then the next one will probably be shorter to keep in line with that as well. It's only been an hour and 30 minutes, but once again, as it turns out, I'm not really in the best shape for recording, after all. As per my standards, because I don't sound very good at the moment, so I do apologise for that. Anyway, to try and make up for it, I'm going to not subject you to it for too long, and I'm just going to end it here. So we'll save in the church, and that will be it. The next time that I record will probably be around this time again, so yeah, I should sound perfectly fine by that point, which will be good. I will permit you to do that. Let's put it in log 5. Doo-doo-doo-doo. That's completely off key. Anyway, yeah, I'll continue my adventure, whatever. Okay, I don't know who this kid is, and I don't know who this guy is. I've never talked to them before. But anyway, I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you when I'm next recording. Bye-bye. Hopefully I sound better tomorrow. If I do, I will record. If I don't record tomorrow, then it means I won't sound better, so... Anyway, bye-bye.